Go.
I'm going to show you tonight how to make 3-ingredient dry hollow biscuits. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with 2 cups of self-rising flour. Let's put that in a bigger bowl. And then we're going to take 1/8 teaspoon of salt. And sprinkle that in there. And then we're going to take 1 1/2 cups of heavy whipping cream. Just stir that in there. And I like to use a fork when I make these. And then we're going to stir this up really well. Okay. Keep working this a little bit. You may need to work this with your hands a little too. Just kind of knead it a little bit. And it's starting to get thicker, so when it does that, it's time to lay the fork down. Just give it a little bit of kneading. And then that's when we need to bring out our parchment paper. So I'm going to get this. And it's pretty much all in one piece there now. I'm going to lay it here on our parchment paper. And we're going to take another piece of parchment paper. And lay that on top. And then we're actually going to just flatten this out. We don't want it too thin, but you want your biscuits to still be good and fluffy. So therefore, we don't make it too awful flat. I'm going to take a look at it now. I think that looks pretty good. So we're going to just remove this parchment paper. Now we're going to take our spray, and we're just going to spray our pan that we're going to bake these in. And then you can take a lid, anything you want to cut your biscuits with. I actually like using these old biscuit cutters here. I'm just going to place them on there. And you can see about how thick I have these here. So like I said, we don't, unless you want your biscuits to be a lot smaller, that's about the thickness of them right there. And then it's got a little half moon, so we're just going to kind of fix that a little. Try to make it a little prettier. And you can see this makes 5 to 6 biscuits. So depending on if you want to take your dough and actually just squeeze it all together again, you can make another biscuit or 2. And it depends on how many people you got coming. So we're going to do it the same way. Just going to lay it there. Take my parchment paper. And give it another flattening out here. And I found that if you actually bake your biscuits like that, you know, a lot of people put them right up against each other, that they actually take longer to bake when you do that. So we like ours separated out, and you see these are not runny or anything like that. So we actually only wanted to make 6 tonight, but you would actually have enough to make 7 with the recipe I gave you earlier. So now we're going to place these in the oven at 450 degrees. It's been 15 minutes, so we're going to check our biscuits now. Oh wow, look at those. Those look delicious. See how fluffy they are? So we're going to take some butter. These will be the easiest biscuits you've ever made. And your family will think you spent hours doing it. And they turn out every time, so. All right, they are all buttered and ready to be served.